I remember sitting at home that night watching Pump It Up because I used to watch Pump It Up religiously because that was the 100 miles and running EP, I think, that they was doing for the whole show, talking about that. And then, I thought the show was over with, right? And I was just about to get up to go get another brew or something out the kitchen. And I look, and she was interviewing Cube. And that's when he said that verse on his stuff. If if I have you some marks, something, I'll have you 100 miles and running. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit. No, she didn't. No, she didn't do that. And then I guess a couple of weeks went by. Phyllis Pollock was throwing a party for Def Jam. It was like one of the parties that you go to where everybody in the motherfucking party is drunk. And we were all drunk, sloppy, pissy drunk. So I'm sitting up here talking to D Bars, trying to get my little Mac on with her and stuff. We sitting there kicking it right up against the wall, just talking. And so I'm still just talking shit, trying to get my little Mac on. And she blowing me off. And then Dre walked up. I said, "What's up, nigga?" Because I'm staggering, man, like, feeling like I'm about to throw up in the whole nine. He looked over at D. He said, "That's some fucked up shit you done, bitch." And stole on a boom. And you know how your drunk can just come down? The drunk just came down, and I'm looking and I'm saying, wait a minute, this nigga's whooping this bitch ass. So I jumps in the fight, to help D, and his bodyguard hits me in the side of my mouth here with his gun, and everybody, like the old lying bitch Rona said in the book, was Suge. It wasn't no Suge that did that. Suge wasn't even at the fucking party. It was Dre's bodyguard that did the shit. Knocked out 2 of my motherfucking teeth. And my mouth is bleeding. And then Dre had dragged her around the corner into like this bathroom stall and started kicking and stumping and punching her. And he had a big ass bodyguard. And you can see how slim I am. So I did like a little fake and scooted under the motherfucker's legs. And got on top of Dre and started grabbing him, trying to choke him to get him off of her, man, when nobody even helped us, man. And I think that's when Ed Lover was managing at that time, the DJ now out here on the beat. His little bitch ass didn't do shit. None of them did nothing. They just sat up there and watched and shit. And then finally Dre got off of her and shit, so I helped her up and she staggered her to the bathroom. Her hair was all messed up. She was bleeding. She was fucked up. He fucked her up, so I took her in the bathroom, started wiping her off and stuff, and she was crying and trembling and crying, and I was sniffling because niggas had bust my nose and bust my mouth and shit like that and fucked me up too. And then I remember I had to go to Priority the next morning, and that bitch ass Dre came in. I was mad at him. I said, "Man, do you remember what you did last night?" "Not really." "What you mean, not really? Motherfucker, you whooped my ass and you beat the shit out of D." He said, "I remember that part. I'm sorry about that, Doug." I said, "Man, what the fuck you do that for, nigga? You went out." "Oh, man, you remember when she did that shit on Pump It Up?" I said, "You just now got her back for that shit?" Because this was like, I thought the shit was over with because I had forgot about it. She sued his ass.
I'm gonna tell you honestly, since